This is going to be a really quick video about a really slick knife. I'm talking about the CRKT Crossbones. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, as I said, it's going to be a really quick video about a really slick knife. It's a Jeff Park design, Crossbones. Jeff Park was a protege student of Ken Onion. He worked with him for quite a few years, so he's the designer of this knife. And it's as you saw, it's a really cool flipper folding. And we're going to do this one a little bit differently. We'll talk about that after a word from our sponsors. This video is sponsored by Big Daddy Unlimited. Big Daddy Unlimited is a membership-based buyers club. And as a member, you have the ability to buy pretty much anything you can think of related to guns and ammo and shooting at wholesale pricing. And right now you can get a 30-day trial membership for 99 cents a month. After that it's $10 a month, and that's going to allow you to buy guns, ammo, shooting supplies, knives, tactical gear, just again all sorts of things at a huge discount. If you buy very much at all, you're going to more than pay for your $10 a month. So anyway, I'm a member and it's definitely saving me money. I'll put a link in the description below and one right up here. You can go check them out for the first month for just 99 cents. See if you think it's going to be a good deal for you. I know for me it was. Okay, got to pay the bills, right? So anyway, this is the Crossbones, and I actually got this knife in a battle box a few months back, and I've been looking at it, thinking, what I want to do with it, and man, I like it a lot. It really has. The more I play with it and mess with it, and I'm that guy, you know. This is a grown man flipper tool or spinner tool, fidget tool, whatever you call it. I can, you know, my wife's like, stop flicking that knife. So like I said, we're gonna do this a little bit differently. We're not gonna baton with it. We're not gonna strike ferro rods or anything else, because this is it's not that kind of knife. It's a really cool little knife, and it's an EDC style knife, and honestly, it's just too pretty to screw up doing stupid stuff like that. We're not going to balance test it either. But I'm going to give you some close-ups of this thing and talk about why I think it's so cool. And just give you a close-up look at it. This will be more of a look-see than an actual, you know, use demonstration. And I don't do that very often. But honestly, I just thought the knife was so cool. I want to show it to you, and I thought you might like it. So anyway, let's get to it. So first of all, let's just talk about the specs of this thing. So I've been chastised numerous times for waving stuff around, so I'm going to try to be very, very still with this thing where you can see it. But as you can see, it is a flipper design knife. There's the flipper. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it open and we'll talk about the blade. So here's the blade, and it is a 3.536 inch, or for those of you still stuck, you know where you're stuck. In the old metric system, it is 89.81 millimeters, and it is a full flat grind, kind of a semi-tanto knife of satin finished Aus 8 steel. This thing is super, super pointy. You can see that. And it's got a really good edge on it, straight from the factory. It features a 0.124 inch thick at the spine, which is actually 3.15 millimeters. The closed length on this knife is 4.5 inches, which is 114.38 millimeters. And this handle, although it looks like it's some sort of synthetic material, is actually aluminum. It is 6061 aluminum, which has been tumbled, bead blasted, and gray hard anodized. And it's got this little cross in here, and it's called the Crossbones because it's kind of shaped like a dog bone. The open length on this knife, fully open, is 8 inches, about 204.8 millimeters, and it weighs just 2.4 ounces. It's a liner lock. It was a very, very nice liner lock. That liner fits right into the groove. I don't know if I can do this on camera or not, but we'll see on the video. Do it like that. Ooh, and it closes right down. I like the fact that if you see the blade completely recesses in the handle here, completely. Very, very lightweight. It's got a little bit of a lanyard loop on here. If you wanted to uglify this thing with a lanyard, I don't know why you would want to do that, but you might. And if you do, that's okay with me. The action on this thing is butter smooth. It is IKBS ball bearing pivot system, so it is, by golly, you just press it down, it opens. It's, man, I like this knife a whole lot. This apparently some other people do too, because this won the 2017 Blade Show Import Knife of the Year award a couple of years ago. It features a deep carry, tip up like it ought to be, pocket clip, and let me just show you that. So you can see it just kind of very minimal, but if you need to get it out, it's out. While we're here, let me just give you the old redneck sharp test. Oh man, look, I don't know if you can see all that hair or not, but there's a lot of hair there. This sucker is sharp. And like I said, we're not going to beat it up, but we'll cut some paper with it because, oh man. Oh man, she is sharp. That's straight from the factory. I gotta say, I think CRKT has a winner with this one. I'm not like a really big, like a knife groupie, so I've never heard of Jeff Park before, but I'm telling you, I like the guy's style. I really like this knife. It feels good in your hand. It's really small, and it's got a little bit of jimping right here. Thin, light, and very smooth. In a minute, you're gonna be saying, please stop flipping that stupid knife. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. Again, I told you I wasn't gonna do the normal stuff with it. We're certainly not gonna balance test it, but this is, in my opinion, a really nice knife. I like that it's lightweight, very thin, so it doesn't take up a lot of pocket space when it's in your pocket, but it is, man, just, gosh, that is beautiful. It's just, not only is it beautiful, but it is extremely well made too. So that's the CRKT Crossbones. And of course, there'll be a link in the description where you can buy one. So I hope this has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a new video every Friday and Saturday, and very often random videos throughout the week. There's another one right there, and if you're not subscribed, please click down in the corner, click the subscribe button and that little notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Be sure and check out the channel sponsors in the video description. Some of them have discounts, and all of them are companies that I know and trust. I really appreciate your support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.